I'm Jason Berger, a principal with the law firm of Offutt Kerman, and we're here today to talk to Michael Fiebach, who's the president and CEO of FameHouse.
I got my start in the music industry in high school. I was managing a hip-hop group, and I started an independent record label to release their records. The group was called Catastrophics, and the label was called Philosophical Records. Play on the word philosophical, but P-H-I-L-A, like Philadelphia. And I was like 17 when I started doing that, and when I was about 19, I was at Rutgers University, and we got a little distribution deal. We put out some records. We had our album on iTunes before it was easy to do that, before anyone could do it. We had a little deal with a company out of Baltimore, actually, Morpheus Records, who distributed it. I dropped out of school for a year to pursue that, and then I found this amazing music industry program in San Francisco called at San Francisco State University, and I moved out there to go to that school. And shortly after moving out there, I landed a job with DJ Shadow, and totally lucky ran across a job post online for a web store, a part-time web store position for a major label artist. Major label artist happened to be DJ Shadow. And I got called back for a few interviews, landed the job, and that became really the start to my career in a lot of ways. I worked for Shadow for 5 years, became a full-time job pretty quickly, and this was 2006 when social media was exploding. I was living in San Francisco, so I had friends that worked at Facebook and MySpace, and was found myself at the cutting edge of the nexus of kind of music, marketing, technology and media, and that's really where I've been, since then. And that's what I built FameHouse off of that kind of foundation and that basis. I started FameHouse after having worked for DJ Shadow for about 5 years, and it was just clear that there was a demand for expertise in the field of digital marketing and managing a digital ecosystem for a musician, a celebrity, a label, an event company, because not only could I see that it was a need, but there was a clear demand for it because people were reaching out to me. And whenever you have a market speaking to you, that's what entrepreneurs typically do is they notice a gap, and then they figure out a way to exploit it or take advantage of it. I just decided that the market speaking to me was enough of a sign, and I knew enough about digital marketing and merchandising, direct-to-fan merchandising in the music industry to start a company. So I started FameHouse, brought DJ Shadow on as a client. Josh Wink was an early client. He's a Philadelphia DJ. Pretty Lights, who was a trending artist at the time, was an early client. And I bootstrapped it. I took $10,000 that I had saved up, put it into a business checking account, and just started and hired people as the business came in. And literally, I would find clients and then hire people, find clients and then hire people. I eventually raised a little bit of money, not a ton, but I did raise a little bit of money just to provide some cushion. But I owned the majority of the business up until I sold it in 2013. And the business grew organically. It grew as the clients came in. And we went from, we had those 3 early clients, Josh Wink, Shadow, and Pretty Lights, and eventually had Richie Houghton, who's a techno legend, Eminem's record label, Shady Records. And word of mouth gets around. Music industry is a small business, and people start talking and people start calling you. And it just grew really quickly. We were onto something and we were doing good work, so it grew quickly.